Hello, my people. It's Dahlia.
And Nicole.
And this is Quiche My Ass. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Does she always do that?
Oh, no.
She does it every week, and I hate it.
Okay, so we have a guest on the show that has never listened to an episode ever.
That's not true.
Yes, it is true. And thank you again for listening this week. Me and Nicole are super excited, and we get super excited when people tell us that they listen to us.
Yeah, and this week we're doing an interesting episode. It's a little bit different than anything we've done before.
So we have a guest that I've known for, Nicole is supposed to do the math for me.
No, it's too long.
13 years. It's so gross.
It's kind of gross.
I met him freshman year of high school, and we ended up going to college together. Not because we were dating or anything. We just ended
Definitely not dating.
Yeah, definitely not dating.
Just to clarify.
But we ended up at the same college, ended up being too close in college. Like, every time somebody would be like, oh, Dahlia, where's Nick? Oh, Nick is our guest, by the way. Say hello, Nick.
Hey, everyone. I'm Nick, by the way, if you didn't get that part.
Nikki.
Please don't do that.
DJ Nicky's Club. And then me and Nick ended up becoming, like, I would say brother and sister in college. And then we got to New York City, and we were like, we should be roommates.
For 4 years.
For 4 years. If you open up my window in my bedroom, Nick's hand would be there holding my hand.
Sounds weirder than what it was, but yes.
Yes,
the
windows
were very close to each
windows
other.
were connecting. And I had to tell him to buy a lamp because I hated the light in his room. Anyway, we're going totally off topic.
So, Dahlia, why don't you introduce Nick on the culinary level?
Culinary level. Well, you went to culinary high school. You also went to Johnson & Wales for nutrition. You minored in nutrition.
Culinary nutrition and a little bit of concentration in food science.
Yes. He did 2 internships, one at Per Se, one at EMP. He ended up staying at 11 Madison Park for almost 2 years.
2.5.
2.5 years. Then went to the Modern, and then was like, all right, I want to do what Dahlia's doing. And we ended up starting at Flick together, literally the same day.
And now turns out Nick works with me, and he's my work, or shall I say, I work with Nick.
Yes, your pleasure. Yes,
because he was there first, and he is my work husband.
Yes.
So how small is this world? Incredibly small.
Yeah.
So that's how we know Nick. Nick, how would you like to describe yourself to the guests or the listeners? Sorry, guys. I took a shot at tequila before this. I wasn't supposed to, but I did.
I think we all took a couple shots.
Yeah, Nick's drunk. So this is going to be interesting.
That's not completely true.
Yeah,
but I think it's very vague for you to say, well, how do I want to describe myself? Maybe we should get a little bit more specific.
Loud, crazy.
Yes, I would go with all those synonyms.
What's your most defining fact?
Fantastic.
So
does that sum it up? Or?
That does. That's all we needed here.
Nick is also from a semi-culinary background, if you want to speak about your family's past.
Yeah, so...
New Jersey.
No.
She doesn't. Actually, Nicole doesn't know this.
Nicole
doesn't know
New
this.
Jersey Italian.
Yes,
No,
I am your
not
typical.
From Jersey, though.
But I just look like to clarify. I am your basic New Jersey.
What do they call those?
Guidos.
Okay.
Maybe if you're that lucky, you'd be called Guinea, but those are
somewhat
offensive nowadays.
What's the difference between a Guido and a Guinea?
A Guinea's more Italian, I'd say. I don't. You're actually most people don't actually say Guinea anymore.
No,
I've never heard of this.
It's kind of an offensive term, but I'm a true Guinea,
because
so it's
it's
fine.
mob related, though, right?
No,
That's
I think it's just more of
offensive?
like it was more of an offensive term that people used. It was like kind of a slang term. You know how things could be slangish, but also offensive at the same
Cancel
time.
culture is what it's
We don't
called.
say those things anymore. It's 2021 now.
But Nick's a Guinea, is that what it's pretty much what he's
I
saying?
never even heard of this term. So.
But I think what Dahlia was referencing before is that my family, actually, my mother grew up and my grandfather owned a restaurant for 30 years, Italian restaurant, shocker.
Eggplant
Where?
parm or
Eggplant
what?
parm, prosciutto, you know how the typical.
But where?
Give us your
Brooklyn, actually.
Give us your Jersey accent.
You're hearing what I got.
No, let's give us.
Maybe after I finish this blue drink of liquor, I can get into that. I can get into depth.
Yeah, but the eggplant parm.
Yeah, so it was more of like, but it was it was actually
mozzarella.
the mutz,
the
mozzarella,
The mutz.
I actually don't speak like that on a normal term, but
yes, you do. You correct me all the time. time.
Well,
when
you
I
shouldn't say mozzarella.
What about
What's that
calamari?
like cured meat that they slice really thin?
All of them? I don't know where you're
Yeah,
going with
what
that one.
you cut the
really delicious one.
Prosciutto?
one?
You're talking
Yeah,
about-
yeah. I know what it's called. I wanted to hear you say.
I think my favorite one is, I know Dahlia, you're a big fan of it. It's like mortadella.
I
right?
love mortadella.
But like, it's funny because I grew up on this cured meat, and like everyone like no one
Bologna.
ate it. It was like it was cheaper than ham.
It's bologna.
It's bologna. It's
It's
Italian
literally-
bologna.
literally
But now,
bologna.
for some whatever reason, it's like hit the world as like this fantastic thing. And I'm like,
Oh, I love
guys,
it.
I used to eat that on white bread, you know, like or
With
actually
some mayonnaise?
it was more of Italian bread. No, we didn't do mayo. Oil vinegar. Come on, let's have some class here.
The
you know?
balsamic vinegar too.
Okay. Anyways, back
Anyway.
to you.
No, but so I think where Dahlia was asking, my family grew up 30 years owning a restaurant. So when I told my grandmother and my mother, I said, I'm gonna go become a chef. And I swear to you, I had to console my family. They were much not happy about this decision.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I thought they
oh,
would be
they were
happy.
very not. No. Of course not. Why
What
would
do
you-
they want you to be, a doctor? Yeah, because
Yeah,
you could be a
that was
doctor.
that was actually what they the doctor or a lawyer. That was their want.
Nick actually in high school.
can dream.
I can dream.
You pulled a really good lawyer when
Oh,
we
that
were,
was fantastic. That was a good show.
when we were doing a class assignment and they gave us roles in this courtroom and Nick was a lawyer.
I actually
Nick
short
killed
story,
it.
right? Real. Long
What was
story
the
short, that's how
book?
it says.
What was the book?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
To Kill
and there
a
was it
Mockingbird.
was like defense versus prosecution.
Everybody who's listening to this podcast has read the book.
I'm
To
sure they
Kill a
have.
Mockingbird.
Yeah,
But anyway, so
like,
I was put there and I had to defend the case of as the juror, like to persuade the juror or the jury that it was in my defense it'd be what they did was okay. But the first 10 minutes of what I did, I wore dress shoes to class.
Yeah, he put on dress shoes.
And I just walked back and forth with the clicking of the shoes. That was my intro.
just like any other
You're so annoying.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
But I did
And
win. I
is.
did win the case.
You are.
I did.
Okay.
yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Anyways,
anyway, moving
back
on.
to
Anyway.
Moving on. Anyway.
So, I have to say, when I told my family I wanted to be a chef, they gave me so much grief. They were like, "You're never gonna work. You're always gonna have to work holidays. You're gonna have to work weekends. You're never gonna be home. Are you sure that's what you want to do?" Even when I decided I wanted to move to New York, they were like, "Are you sure? You're never gonna be able to come." Like, I don't know. And look where I'm now. Like, I'm doing great. So
yeah. Monday through Friday,
Yeah, and
Must
I'm
be
like-
nice.
Monday through Friday, summer Fridays every now and then.
Every once in a while, only when the boss leaves.
I know that you signed an NDA for work, but
Yes.
can you tell us your title at work?
So I've recently transitioned to more of a food science, maybe food safety role.
Which is your first
Which is
food
what I,
science role
it's my
out
first
of college.
Yes. But it feels great because I love that part of food. I think there's cooking, and then there's like the reason what happens during cooking, and that to me is just
and cooling and packaging and like
yeah,
whatever.
that gets to the specifics, but
Yeah.
it's nice to like do some science and all.
Okay. And are you bringing back what you learned in college into what you're doing?
I definitely am. Yeah. Which is
why
great.
didn't you choose food science to go into after school?
Because I wanted to cook.
And you wanted to own.
I wanted to. Yeah.
Nick wanted to own a restaurant since I've known him.
I think in my high school yearbook it says I want to be what do you want? You know what it's like? I'd ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And my exact quote says I want to be an executive chef in my own restaurant.
At what age? 28?
Yeah, well that went out the window.
He's not 28 yet.
I know,
Yeah.
but
By the way.
Also,
For everyone to know.
Nick is 3 days older than me.
Yes.
So everything me and Nick have done has always been the same pace. I feel like we're
Yeah.
always on the
We
same.
usually share a birthday celebration together.
Yeah.
But usually Dahlia gets the
bigger
celebration
day.
part.
and you get the like.
I get the hand-me-down.
aftermath-
Like,
the
it's also
aftermath.
Nick's birthday.
One time I called Nick on his birthday, and I go, "What are you doing tonight?" And he goes, "I don't know." I was like, "Nicole's cat has to get surgery. Do you want to be my date to dinner?"
I do remember that.
Do you remember that? And you're like,
Oh,
I
yeah, 'cause
can't
we were supposed
believe I'm celebrating Dahlia's
So my
birthday.
random birthday celebration was because you couldn't go to dinner with her. Thank you for that. I appreciate
And
that.
it was
You're
at,
We actually got a hookup, so I
It was
appreciate
a nice
that.
reservation you guys
It was a
had.
great reservation.
It was at Little Spain in one of the restaurants. I can't tell you which one, but
Which was good.
It was good.
It was good.
The only thing was
It was right when they had opened.
Yeah, but it was a seafood restaurant, and I told them that I was allergic to shrimp.
Here we go again. Her fake allergy.
It's not a fake allergy.
Her lips only swelled triple the
She
size.
only can't breathe when she has a lick of shrimp.
They sent out black rice twice as like a shrimp like substitute, which I thought was crazy because I was like, you really can't think of anything else to send out. It was like squid rice twice.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool,
And you couldn't eat that.
No, I could eat that, but like still, I was like, all
You were
right.
mad that they couldn't think of anything more special for you.
Yeah, I was
Typical Dahlia.
salty, but anyway.
All right.
Anyway.
So I'm gonna get us a little bit back on track so people don't get too
Sorry, everyone.
bored with
if I'm boring, I apologize.
all of us fighting because that's what we like to do.
Typical.
Oh, are you gonna tell them
Dahlia,
what we're
can
gonna
you
do?
explain to us, because just so everyone knows, Nick and I don't know what's going on.
Not
today.
actually a clue.
This
So
is Dahlia's
I'm-
episode.
This is definitely not my episode, but I
Wait,
will.
this is my episode, right?
This
Just to
is-
clarify.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I guess so. Nick is the guest. I
This-
think we were gonna need Nick to come back on here as like an actual guest because this is
Maybe as a food scientist.
This is you both are know-it-alls. Okay,
I don't know if I should be
so
offended by that. But.
nerds is better.
no, I don't think nerds is the word. Nicole thinks she knows everything, and Nick thinks that he knows everything. So what we're gonna do is see who knows the most.
Ooh.
So I have
Exciting.
a bunch of questions, and I cannot wait to ask you guys. So in front of you is
It's like a game show.
yeah, a game show.
Are you taking like
Tally?
tally of
I-
who's
Who's,
winning?
my question is, what's the prize?
Are you smarter than Nicole? Is Nicole smarter than you?
No, is that the win? That's all you get? Free
I don't
bottle of
know.
wine at the end? Is it like?
I'll pay for our next dinner.
All right. Wow. Now we got steaks. Because the last dinner we all went to was not cheap.
We love
So I'm picking the restaurant.
250
It goes, we paid like 200 each. And I was like, did we? And I was like, yeah, we definitely did.
Yeah,
Da-
well,
Dahlia doesn't really keep track of that anymore. You know,
Oh, okay,
You know
yeah.
how she lives.
it was worth it.
It was a good dinner, by the way. Just want to
There is a lot of people, though, that think that, like Ian just told me recently, that I spend a lot of money. And I don't think I do.
on dinner, yeah, we do.
We do.
Yeah, I
we
do.
do. See? It's
No,
a
I
thing.
do the same thing, but I'm okay with it.
But that only
Yeah.
on dinner.
I
nothing
think-
on,
I
on
think
nothing
I
else.
spend nothing else. I don't buy myself clothes. I don't buy myself sneakers. I don't. It's just dinner.
Yeah. If you're
Dinners
in
and
the
drinks.
industry and you spend a lot of money on food, I think it's more of like,
It's a learning experience.
It's
It's
a-
a practice. It's a
and
lifestyle.
it's also for us to fucking enjoy it. Because, like, we're in it.
Like,
When we
if
go-
are we allowed to
I
curse?
will
Yeah.
say
Cursing's
yes.
allowed.
Yes,
If
you are.
there's
allowed
I'm allowed to
to
curse?
E
Yeah.
on every episode, if you actually looked.
It's like.
So I will say that in my job testing recipes now, my relationship with food has completely changed because I'm no longer eating for meals. I'm eating to taste and test every single day. And at the end of the day, I don't want to eat. Even if I'm hungry, there's nothing in the world that I could even want to eat because
And you love
I'm-
sushi, and you like probably don't even want sushi right now. 'cause
no,
of the
I'm like,
salt.
I don't want more salt. I don't want more of this. I'm eating so much during the day that when I come home, nothing even sounds good. So to go out to dinner and not have to cook it, not have to think about it, just eat whatever the chef wants to give us is so great because I just enjoy it.
we don't have to go into the specifics of how some chefs don't like to cook.
Okay, we will.
Well, we definitely.
No, I don't think we need to go there because
There's 3 people at this table, and 2 of us cook.
Also,
I know somewhat called out there.
also, the only way to get Nick on the show was if Dahlia and I promised to cook him like a 5-star meal. So tonight,
Which I'm still waiting for, but I'll
getting
let
it-
you know how that goes
And
afterwards.
freshly made margaritas by Thomas.
That was definitely
Like,
one of the speculations.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
can't drive for like 3 hours after this.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Anyway,
Let's-
all right, so we got a game show.
Anyway,
There's a game
we're
show.
on a game show, guys.
Very excited.
Get ready. This is Quiche My Ass. Are you smarter than Nicole?
Is that what it's called?
No, I just made it up.
I think we should make a jingle, but that's maybe in the later seasons.
Yeah.
This should be like an ongoing. All right. Go
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
gonna be like weird Christmas
So
music.
each question is about the industry, so it's gonna be all over the place. Okay.
Shit, I might embarrass myself then.
You might embarrass. Both of you might.
All I know is she has 15 questions.
18.
Oh, never mind.
And we
I
might
don't
not go
know.
through all of them.
Does she
so
have
I'm
any
so
more
sorry.
insight to this? Because
I
I don't
have no
want
idea.
to.
I made her go upstairs while I
She
was
made me
doing
go
this.
upstairs while her and
You
Thomas
made her go
made
upstairs in her
margaritas.
own house.
Yeah.
Her and Thomas stayed down here, made margaritas together while I was in my bedroom with the door shut.
So are you ready?
Yes.
All right,
Okay,
let's go.
so there's
I'm definitely smarter than Nicole.
So there's a piece of paper up,
Okay.
and only one person can answer this at a time because I know you both like to interrupt.
Okay.
No, Nick
so
likes to interrupt.
you lift up the piece of paper once you're ready to answer it.
What if we both lift up at the same time?
I am the judge of that.
Who's faster? Is that what you're judging?
I could ask who's. We'll just Nick.
All right. I don't like
It's
to lose.
just like-
I like to win. So.
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Okay. Ready?
Ready, go.
What is a single spaghetti called?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Okay, so you're both wrong.
I thought if I just sounded Italian, it might work.
It's actually called spaghetto.
I almost said that.
Wow.
Didn't you live in Italy for like 4 months?
Nobody eats a single piece of spaghetti. And yes, I did.
Definitely
I did live in
no one
Italy
ever
for that
does
long.
that. That's for
no
sure.
one's like, I'm gonna have one noodle.
I'm gonna have one spaghetto.
I'll take a spaghetto.
Un spaghetto. All right, ready? What is in a margarita? Nick was
That
the
was
first
me.
one. I'm sorry.
I believe it's lime,
Okay.
tequila,
Okay.
orange liqueur,
Okay.
and there's one more. There's ice and sugar.
Okay.
I win.
No.
What do you mean
Nicole?
no? What do you mean no?
Triple sec.
That's orange liqueur,
Okay, but it's
Okay.
a real name.
but you don't have to have triple sec.
There's a real name for it.
Lime juice,
Okay.
tequila, agave, and ice.
All right, so you're both wrong again.
Wait, whoa. Okay, fine. Tell us.
So
What- yeah.
I asked the bartender. It's tequila, lime, and triple sec. That's it. That's
What makes a
true
margarita?
Margarita. Like, that's it.
So who wins in this? in
None.
this
I'm
fight?
literally writing
basically
none.
you're a loser. That's what it comes down to.
So this one is going to be interesting because
Okay,
there's,
here we go.
It's a 5-parter, but not really.
Is it like Jeopardy? Do we
So
have to say it in a weird way?
get ready. Hold your papers up because I know that you guys know these answers. Because you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Okay.
What is the 5 sparkling wines of each country? France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Germany, Austria.
Go for it. You can have this one, I guess.
Nicole, please.
France is champagne.
Okay.
Spain is cava.
Okay.
Italy prosecco.
Okay.
What were the other 2 countries?
Portugal, and Germany, and Austria have the same one.
Portugal is.
That one was
I've been
hard.
there. I don't think. Do you even
No.
know that one?
So that one was hard. Me and Thomas actually had to look that up.
So you're telling me you had a Google question? You're
All
asking
of
us the
these
question.
I have Googled. I didn't say I was the smart
Are we
one.
being sponsored? Because we could duck go it. I don't know if we've been sponsored yet, but
I think that the one for Germany is Riesling because it can
no,
sometimes
Riesling
be
is not
sparkling.
sparkling.
He's correct.
Riesling's not
is
sparkling.
But
It's
it
my
can.
favorite.
But it can be.
It's my favorite white wine.
But it can be sparkling.
That's why I thought you would know this.
Okay, don't show him the answers.
He doesn't.
There's
It's
no
on my-
answers. It's the screen over there.
Okay,
with all the
and
weird
then
recording stuff.
Just
Can you just raise the white flag as in defeat?
So I am gonna
Wait,
give
but there's one
Nicole.
more.
No, there's no hints.
No, I'm gonna give her the point because she knew way more.
3 out
than
of
me
5.
did.
I could give you.
I was
three.
I was at least willing to try.
What if I give you the rest of the 2-5? Do I win?
Yeah. If it's
Okay,
2-5.
yeah. You try with the Portugal and Germany.
I don't know. It's not fair.
No one's gonna know the Portugal one.
She
I'm
doesn't
so
get. She gets a
sorry.
half point.
Okay, I'll give Nicole
gets
a
a
half
half
a
point.
point. Half a point for Nicole.
Congratulations. You're a loser still.
I can't believe Nick is coming up with the rules now, but he is.
Can you tell us the answer?
Of course. So Portugal is Vinho Espumante.
Okay, vino espumante.
How are we supposed to know that?
Okay,
Never.
but
Never
Germany
heard
and
that.
Austria is sect. SEKT, which I'm pretty sure you both have had before.
Definitely not.
Yes.
Never.
No.
I would not.
All right.
Moving on. Next
Cheers.
question.
All right.
Cheers. Cheers to Dahlia's terrible questions.
What? Get ready. Hold on to
Hold on,
your
just
paper.
clarify. Is there more of this blue margarita
there
stuff?
is.
Nope.
You
No.
finished it?
We finished.
We
it.
have more of something else.
Tequila
though.
shots, I guess. It'll be fine.
We have
We'll
something
deal
else.
with it.
What is the difference between
Oh, I left it up.
prosciutto and iberico?
Cheat one on that one.
Yeah,
I don't wanna give it
Nicole.
Okay, so there are a couple differences. Prosciutto is from Italy, and Iberico is from Spain.
All right, okay, that's
Okay,
nice.
That-
so
that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Iberico are wild hogs that live off of a very strict diet of acorns, and they are wild.
Okay.
Whereas prosciutto, they're not wild; they're farm raised, or they could be wild, but most likely not. And that's all I know.
Nick, do you know anything else? What was your difference that you raised your hand for?
I was going to say that prosciutto is better.
But they're different. They're different breed of pig.
You can give her the point.
I definitely
You
am.
can give her the point, but just take away the 0.5
There's
before.
way more that you guys actually haven't said. So prosciutto is actually aged 12 months when Iberico is 24 to 36 months.
Wow.
Iberico also is 5.5 to 6.5 kilos, which prosciutto is more from 7 to 10 kilos.
What do you mean?
Like the
Pounds,
weight of the.
and how much it is. Iberico is smaller.
The leg itself.
Yes. Also, Iberico is 4
this-
times the price than prosciutto.
Wow. Those cheap Italians, huh?
I wouldn't say that, but
Expensive Spaniards.
Okay. Describe the difference between mezcal and tequila. Nick.
Yeah.
I didn't even try. Nick needs a point.
I need a point. It's like a pity point.
Are we describing the difference, or are we talking technicalities?
No, it's fine. I'll just talk and I'll get the point.
Okay, and then I'll see if I can add it.
No, I still get the point.
Also,
So-
Thomas is the one that wrote this answer down, so I have
This
no.
is going to be very systematically answered.
Maybe.
Well,
This is fun. I like this.
definitely smoky on the mezcal side.
All right, that has nothing to do with any of that.
I think that's fair. It's an answer.
It is
an
an answer. The taste is different.
Definitely smoky.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
That's all I got.
Do you have a different answer?
Yes, I do have a different answer. The difference between mezcal and tequila
Are
is
you
that,
smarter than Nicole?
is that mezcal is aged. It's also mezcal comes from
Tequila could be aged.
yes, but mezcal is aged in oak barrels, and
Tequila could be aged in
and
barrels.
it comes from I believe
You believe or you know?
only a specific agave plant, and there are multiple agave plants, but mezcal comes from the blue agave only exclusively, whereas tequila can come from any of the agaves combined or something along those lines.
All right, so you're both not.
Whoa, you have to be a little bit clearer because.
Yours is smoky, sure.
So that's an answer. That's a yes.
That's an answer. I might give. You got them mixed up.
I got them completely backwards.
You got them backwards.
Oh, so mezcal is
tequila is made only in Jalisco with blue Weber agave.
Yeah.
Mezcal can be anywhere with any agave. Like
So
champagne.
I got
get
them
the
mixed
point.
up. I got
I
them
get the
mixed
point.
up.
I'm gonna give Nicholas the point. Wow, crazy, awkward.
I want to thank my
because-
mother, my father. I want to
Because I
thank
knew
you for
more,
everyone who
but I
believed in me.
forgot.
I really appreciate that.
I'm too dyslexic.
All right, this is a funny question because this was my college career with Nick.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
And I think
That's a
you
long
might
4
know
years.
the answer. But what is the most genetically modified crop?
Corn.
Correct.
Thank you.
I was gonna say corn, but I was too slow. I don't know why. I was real slow.
So
I knew
So
the answer.
I believe we're tied now.
So corn can I go?
No.
No. So corn, 88% of corn is genetically modified. What is the second one?
Soy.
Okay.
You don't get a point for that.
No,
though. That
she
was,
doesn't.
That
but
was just like
I just wanted to ask.
that was for shits and gigs.
Is it soy?
It's definitely soy.
93% of soy is genetically modified.
Okay, can I get 1 point?
No.
That wasn't. It wasn't a question.
It's a hypothetical question.
Then it's alfalfa.
Alfalfa.
Then it's papaya.
I would
Really?
have thought
Then
technically
it's
wheat.
canola.
You would
Is-
think wheat is like
No,
up
okay.
there, but
Is bananas in there? 'Cause
And then it's sugar beets. No, they weren't on the top, but bananas for sure
Yeah.
are. But isn't that just crazy? 93% of soy.
the bananas I had in Thailand changed my life.
I have no comment to that statement.
The bananas in Thailand were unlike
I mean, a lot of people say Thailand changes your life. So, I mean,
unlike any
shit.
unlike any banana I've ever had in my whole life. They were like chewy and syrupy and bananas.
Oh
in
yeah,
Thailand.
were they dripping?
Guys,
No, they
guys,
weren't.
Are we on a
They had,
podcast here or are
they
we
had
not?
like this texture of.
she
I
keeps
don't
going
know.
on about the bananas in Thailand.
They were so good, Nick.
Nick, go
I
to
ate
fucking
so
Thailand.
many bananas. Dahlia, did you have a banana in Thailand?
I had everything in Thailand.
Yes,
Bet
you
you
did.
did.
Okay then, guys.
Cheers.
Next question.
Next question. Cheers to having
Cheers.
everything
Cheers,
in
cheers,
Thailand.
cheers, cheers.
The coconuts though were great.
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna be a hard question, but What range is the proper temperature for an employer to have at a workplace?
What?
So if you're working
That's a terrible question.
at a restaurant.
What the?
What kind of question was that? Did anyone like look at these before you fucking asked them?
Yeah, who
Did you like
reviewed
what?
these?
What are the temperatures?
Temperatures of what?
Air temperature?
Yeah, air temperature.
No, put the
Of a
paper down. That was
workplace.
not a
Up,
proper
Nick.
question.
It's up, Nick.
What
you want to
is-
skip this question?
I mean, do you actually know what she's
we'll
asking?
skip it. Next one.
Oh, okay. Well, if anyone was wondering, it was 68 to 78 degrees.
But you didn't even actually ask the question. So we'll just move on. We're moving on to the next question.
Yeah, next question.
Okay, this is such a funny question because I feel like I was asked this in high school and college, and every time we had to take a surf safe test or sanitation test.
Okay.
What are the meanings behind the 3 sink requirements and the temps of each? Nicole.
She won. I doubt she gets it right though.
Go by each sink. What is the temperature of each, and what is the purpose of each sink?
Jesus Christ. Sorry. I didn't
Isn't this crazy? When was the last time
I
you
actually
were
don't want
asked
to answer
this
that question because I have a lot of food science that I should know that I might not answer that
The
correctly.
purpose of each sink.
Yeah, so sink number
That's
one.
an easy one.
Sink number 1
Yeah.
is the wash sink.
Okay.
I want to hear a better term for that.
Oh, do you have a better term for that?
Sink number 2 is the rinse sink.
Okay.
And sink number 3 is the sanitized sink.
Okay. Now, I will give you half a point for that, but can you give me the temperatures?
Yes. The
The first
wash
one.
sink, the temperature should be technically above 120 degrees.
Okay.
Is that correct?
No, I need to hear all 3.
The middle sink should also be above 120 degrees. And the last sink should be below 70 degrees.
All right.
What are the actual answers? No, I mean I know them, but
Did I get this right?
So the first sink, I have to look up the last sink because
What do you mean you have to look up? What do you mean you have to look it up? You're
because
asking the
I
questions.
wrote the wrong number for the last one because I know it's supposed to be low. The first sink is 140 degrees.
Which will burn your hand.
No, but you said 120.
I said above 120.
I could say above.
Is
I
this-
could say above 10, and you still
Is
get the right answer.
Is this New York City state law or Jersey
I just
or
don't
what?
understand. You can't. No, you can't just play the games like that.
The
Like
rinsing sink is 120 degrees. And then, I don't know.
So you're wrong
I
the
think
first one.
somebody was talking to me during this one because I wrote 165 degrees.
It's not. Sanitizing is
No, it's
cold.
cold.
I know. I don't know
why?
what.
What kind of game is this? The person who's asking this question doesn't even know the fucking answers.
I'm sorry. I will find the real answer for that one. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
All right, so that
don't
one's
know why.
voided. That one's voided.
That one's voided.
What's
No,
the score right now?
do
Where
I
we
get a
at?
point?
No, you don't get a point.
Nicole gets half a point.
I
For
get.
what
I
reason?
should get a whole
'Cause she
point.
answered half the question.
Okay, but if,
She said 120. The
Check-
answer was 140.
check it. If I get the sanitizer right, I am winning. I get a full.
You get a
point.
half point.
I get a
Okay.
full point. What are you? How are you keeping track of points, anyways?
I'm writing it.
Do I have a? I don't have a pen. I mean, I'd love to keep track as well.
I'll get some pens.
Oh, are you really? Nick, how are you liking this? So
This
the
is terrible.
temperature sink for this third temperature
Okay.
is 75 to 120.
What did I say?
You said 70, didn't you?
I said 70.
Yeah. So you're wrong. So you get no points.
I'm giving her half.
No,
a point.
dude, she doesn't get a half point.
I'm giving her a half the point.
This is
Nick,
ridic-
you have to drink this blue drink before
This is
you
like
have.
I think you're putting something else in this blue drink.
Next
I think-
cocktail.
just so you can.
Why
win,
are you
You can
feeling
win the
good?
game. I feel.
Are you feeling good? All right.
All right. Next question.
The next question is actually interesting. I have the points here.
So what's the point
So
system?
I get a
right now?
half
Where we
a
at?
point. Half a point for me, right?
Okay, Nicole has 1 full point.
And I have.
Nick has. Oh, Nicole has 2 full points, and Nick has 2. So you guys are
3
tied.
even.
You guys are tied right now
Okay.
because you got 2 half points. All right. This is. I don't know if you guys are gonna know this one, but this is. What was the number one?
Are you gonna know this one?
Yeah.
It's like she's been asking questions. I'm not sure if she actually knows this one, but anyway, go on.
What was the number 1 restaurant from the world's best from year 2020? Oh, you know this.
No, I just wanted to beat Nick.
Actually, I didn't know this one, so I didn't remember.
2020,
Yeah, 2020.
And then when you say world's best, what do you?
From the world's best.
Pellegrino
like World's
list?
50, San Pellegrino.
Yeah. Because there's not really many lists after that.
I stopped
think
paying attention after
After 20
after a certain year.
after 2020.
Who was after EMP's number one?
I stopped paying. Honestly, I stopped paying attention once we won
I think it was
because you couldn't win again.
I think it was Core by Claire Smith.
No, it's completely wrong.
Wow.
I would know that.
Nick would know that, I think.
I like
Why-
that
why
restaurant.
would you know
Very
that?
nice
So
restaurant.
I'm gonna butcher his name, but his name is
It's-
Mauro Calagrecos.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
I'm so dumb.
Mirazor.
I'm so dumb. I ate at
Oh.
Mirazor like literally 2019.
In Spain, right? Is that Spain?
No,
Yeah.
it's
It's
on
in
the
French Riviera.
it's on the border of Spain, of France and Italy. Like literally, you throw a stone, you're in Italy.
How
ate there.
good was
I
the food?
fucking ate there. It was amazing.
Yeah.
One of my favorite, like that and Blue Hill are my two favorite dining experiences ever. I personally, Mirazur was a little different because I didn't pay for that meal.
Yeah, I was
but
gonna say you didn't pay for that meal.
Must be nice,
I went
huh?
with Chef Gaia and Mike Balboni.
That's fun. So shout out to that beautiful dinner.
It was an amazing day, and I wish I would have. I wanted to say that, but I thought he won 2019.
No, 2020.
He won. He won 2020.
Technically, the next list should be. When does that come out? The summertime.
So I
no?
looked up 2021. It's not out yet.
I was
Isn't
in.
it summertime though?
I was
think
in
they're
the
changing
office.
it 'cause of
Okay.
everything going on.
I was in Danielle's office when he called Morrow to congratulate him for
that's
his
funny. And
you still
for
got it
his
wrong.
winning.
Yeah, you still.
I didn't realize it was 2020. I feel like 2020 was like
20 years ago.
yesterday, actually.
All
Anyway.
right.
All right.
So
Wow.
It's 2021, Nicole. If you didn't know.
It's
can
like
you
2025.
name me the 5 most
Oh, we didn't finish. We didn't finish the question yet. I'm sorry.
commonly food consumed in the world?
Okay, Dahlia, we have to get better at the questions. We have to really get better at the questions.
Common.
Commonly
5
what?
most common consumed foods in the world. 5.
That's not fair. Okay,
I'm
go.
just gonna try
What do you mean you're gonna try? Okay, go.
rice.
Okay.
Were you gonna say
Goat.
Goat? That was your second guess?
It's the most
Can
commonly.
I raise my hand after that one?
It's the most common consumed meat.
That's actually wrong, but go on.
Can I raise my hand?
Okay, Nick.
No, I'm not done.
So my first question,
You're
my
completely
first answer.
wrong with the goat. You're not even gonna get the point.
I could still get
Nicole,
more.
sore losers are not
Okay, but you
appreciated.
better not guess rice.
Okay.
Rice.
Can I finish? Actually,
No, you
I
can't.
need to
Nicole,
finish.
Nicole, you're being. Come on.
Come on, Nicole. Come on.
This
Rice
drink
would be
is
one.
very
Oh, shit,
strong.
I see.
And then what's that drink?
It's the next,
There's
our
no.
next
There's.
cocktail.
There's no.
Rice is one.
Okay, rice is one.
And then
It's
there's
not
gonna
number
be-
one.
Which Nick does only.
I
gets
would say
no
after
points
that
for
would be bread.
Okay.
Is it on the list of 5?
No, you guys
Beans.
both
I'm
wrong.
throwing in
no,
beans.
you guys
Black
are both
beans.
What do you mean
wrong.
bread's not on the list of 5?
No.
Grits.
What grits? What are we in the South? Like you
I
think
haven't
they're
had
using grits
grits
in
in, like,
Italy?
3
Like what is
years.
this?
Okay, so pasta, rice, pizza,
Pizza's bread.
chicken.
Just like to clarify that one.
Pizza is not bread.
Pretty sure it's bread.
Chicken is the number 1 meat,
Okay.
and eggs.
Okay, can.
So those not you guys didn't
I'd
win.
rather be on Jeopardy than this fucking game show.
All right.
This is a very strong cocktail. It's a
Oh my
total
God.
switch.
What is this one? This is whiskey? Is this whiskey?
I don't know.
I don't know what
he
you
gave
mean.
us.
So you have we don't know anything we're giving me.
There's grapefruit.
That's fantastic.
And
Tell Thomas did a great job.
he's gonna listen.
Thomas did a great job.
Yeah, this one's weird, but I like
Ow.
it. I feel
think he
like
said
I'm
it was
licking.
I
a
think he
tree.
said
Holy
gin
shit.
and
I feel like
absinthe.
This is definitely gin because I always
Licking a
when I
tree?
think of gin, I think of tree sap, and I usually don't like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
But I think he did a great job on this, so I'm not
I think
gonna
he
complain.
said
No,
gin,
I-
absinthe, and vanilla.
Absinthe.
And
Oh,
then
great!
orange.
This game show's gonna go really
Grapefruit,
well.
remember?
And grapefruit.
absinthe. We're about to get fucked up.
Okay.
All right. In common recipes, there's terms like dash and smidgen. What is?
There's not smidgen, but
Yeah,
come on.
there is. What is the approximate measurement for a pinch? Wow.
Let her go. She won.
1/8 of a teaspoon.
No. Nick?
A quarter of a teaspoon.
No.
We've actually tested this before. We have factual data.
I have factual data that it is an 1/8.
We've actually been like tasked that work to
So it's 1/16 of a teaspoon.
like.
That measurement does not exist in a vessel. There is no 1/16 of a teaspoon that you can measure.
So are you saying?
I'm saying the question is false.
I'm saying this is
The
a
question
flawed.
is
The question is
false.
false.
Okay, so I was closer to the true answer, so I
This-
should
this
get
is-
a half. Of
No, this is not the case. It's like what's the game? You have to guess below. It's like The Price is Right.
Okay.
So you lost.
I'm not. No one won that one.
Okay.
Okay. When serving, what does waxing a table mean?
Oh my God, that sounds terrible.
I have no idea.
What is it, Nick?
I just want to clarify it to
Nick,
everyone. I am definitely vaxxed.
Are you
And
vaxxed and
waxed
waxed?
and ready to go.
Waxing a table. I mean, there's only so many things you can do to a table, so I would say it'd be cleaning a table, like clearing a table.
Nicole?
To me, waxing a table would be wiping a table down.
I just said that. Cleaning a table.
After it was cleared, like really like spraying it with some sanitizer.
So you're telling me after the
wiping
table's
it.
been cleared, that they're still sitting there, you're getting Clorox spray and you're spraying
It's like
table
the
down.
last step before another table walks
So
in.
for everyone that's a server out there, I feel so sorry for you guys because
I don't think they even know the answer to that
they
question.
do. This is actually a common term.
They're waxing a table.
It means it's a VIP table.
Really?
There's a special guest there.
I don't think so.
So I looked up kitchen terms and I've heard waxing a table and I was like, how come like that's not? Because what do you say when health department was there when you were at?
Yeah, what was your code word?
What
for
was
the
your
health
code
department?
word when the health department was there?
We would just panic. I think that's all how.
What did we say
What
at
did you
that-
guys say?
I don't know if we're at liberty
There was
to
no,
talk
there was
about
no
this
words.
on a
There was
podcast.
oh, you guys had like a code word, right?
Yeah,
No,
we
we
had a
had-
code
we
sentence
had,
that they
like,
call.
We didn't. I don't think I worked
It's like
anywhere where there was.
table 69 needs water.
Yeah, something like that. It was something
It
like
would be
that.
69 by the way.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually that number, but I'm not trying to like give out
Yeah,
everyone's
you don't want to do
secrets.
that.
What is
But
the
something along those lines.
Are we at the next question?
next question?
Okay, so waxing a table is
Waxing VIP
is not.
table.
We actually can't confirm or deny that how
Well,
credible that
Nick,
statement is.
just let her.
Nick, shut the fuck up.
She didn't even know what she was asking half the time.
I'm not the drunk one. You are.
I don't think. Anyway, my mother might be listening. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm not. Trying.
What is the minimum age of a minimum? Oh my god!
You just say the answer?
Fucked me up.
You just said the answer, didn't you?
What is the minimum wage for 2021 in New York State? Nick.
What do you mean the minimum age?
Wage.
Wage.
changed-
I was.
1550.
It's just 15.
You didn't even give me a chance.
Bitch, you thought it was age.
I did. I didn't.
Because I
understand
said
that.
age.
So did I get the point?
No.
No.
Or
you
who's
got it
are we still
wrong.
tied?
I
think we're still tied.
We haven't gotten a point yet.
Oh, we suck, huh?
Okay. Ready? World's most popular alcoholic drink in the world. I said
answered that
world.
was-
I said world twice. Nick.
Well, I would like to say wine.
Nicole.
Not
Well,
yet.
she sounds like she wanted to say wine.
I
too.
did want to say wine, but I'm gonna just choose a different answer because
Apparently it's not the right answer.
because we can't have. I would say the most alcohol. You said. Can you repeat the question?
How strong are these drinks? She can't even comprehend the last thing she said.
World's most popular alcoholic drink. And I wrote world's most popular alcoholic drink in the world. Like,
I'm
I
just
literally
gonna
wrote
say
world's twice.
beer.
All right. Well,
I wanted to say wine, but I'm gonna say beer.
So the
because-
answer is actually beer.
Do I
But
get a
I
point?
feel like Nicole shouldn't get that point.
She shouldn't get it.
because you were the first one to answer.
So a half a point of settle.
No, these half a points really got to stop. We
We're
gotta
not
stop
doing
this.
the half a point. For
We gotta-
that
it's
one. I'm
it's
so
not.
sorry.
It's no more. It's no longer a
I
thing.
shouldn't have told you my first answer was wine. It should have just been
Yeah,
like my
you wanted to
first
say
answer.
wine.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone,
Good
take
answer,
a
Nick.
sip.
All right, how many more? All right, we're good, right?
Take a sip
All right.
because we
Take a
have
sip? That's a
4
bad
more
idea.
questions left.
These are. We're tied, Nicole. This is.
We're tied.
Leo
We're
wants
tied.
to come on the table.
Aw. Okay.
I really like your cats. They're great.
They're great.
All right, we're ready. We're ready for war.
Which berry is part of the rose family?
You don't know this answer. you completely raised your hand, but you don't know this answer.
Do you know this answer?
Peppercorn.
Can we repeat the question?
Which berry is part of the rose family?
Of course I know this answer. Strawberry.
So it's actually raspberry.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, it's part of the rose
That's
family.
pretty cool.
Isn't that interesting?
Can
berries are usually part of.
Can you go
flower
ahead and
families.
just like Google it and see if peppercorns are fall in there? Because I'm pretty sure they are in the rose family.
But are they a berry?
Yeah,
Peppercorns are part of a berry family.
they're
No,
berries and
it's
then they
not.
get dried.
I think she's wrong.
Who's
Are-
wrong?
Nicole.
Nicholas. Nicole. Oh, you're both Nicholas.
Yeah, I'm actually the Nicholas. She's not actually
Oh,
Nicholas.
no. So Nicole's doing peppercorn.
Can I bring your cat here?
Yeah, he loves it. Hold him.
Come here, kitty.
Just hold him. Pet him.
Leo's weird.
Okay.
I've never seen you hold a cat like that.
Well, because your cats aren't as cool as this.
No, my cats are not. Did you get an answer?
Yes, peppercorns are definitely berries.
Are they part of the rose family?
Pink peppercorn is actually not a real pepper, but the berry, they're different. They are in a rose family.
Okay.
Maybe just next question.
But I could sort of give Nicole that.
No, she gets no points.
Nicole? Are you sure you're reading this?
I think we should. I mean, if you write a synopsis up with some credible sources and some information that we'd all understand, but at this point, we can't confirm or deny.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that we can come back to this, and I will get you an answer at a later time.
Yeah, definitely not now.
All right.
So we have 3 questions left.
Yes.
Okay.
Spam, the meat. What is it short for?
Oh, that's an abbreviation?
Nicole?
You don't know this.
I don't know this, but I was still looking
Stop
up.
looking at your phone.
Don't look at your
No,
phone.
I'm
You
only
fucking
looking at
cheater over
peppercorn
there.
information. I think it's... Can I write the word spam out? Just so I can...
S-P-A-M.
It's like
For anyone listening, it's spelled S-P-A-M.
everybody knows how to spell spam.
I'm going to say
Only
the...
Nicole has to write it down.
I'm going to say the M stands for meat. I'm going to say...
This is terrible. This
I
is gonna
didn't say
There's,
that
like,
each,
there's literally
I
no
didn't-
chance
I
you're
did
gonna be right
not
to this.
say that each letter stands for something.
So it doesn't.
Oh, wait. This is interesting.
I did not say each letter stands for.
Because I was going to say super...
That was your first word for
processed.
That was your first
Super
guess.
processed. I want to hear
Press.
her. I want to hear her.
Super processed
Agri-
meat.
Agricultural.
Amazing. Meat.
Nick, do you have any guesses?
I can't beat that one. No, I can't.
Super processed amazing meat.
It's actually going to be special.
Oh, I thought you were going to get it.
Were you?
Yeah, I thought so.
All right, just tell us what it is.
Spiced ham.
There's what? Where's the P go? Where's the P?
So,
But is it
spiced,
not super
SP,
processed amazing
and
meat?
ham? So the last.
But there's no H in spam.
Yes, and there's no ICED in there either. But like they combine spiced ham
All right.
together.
But
Do you guys like spam, by
Can
the
I
way?
just ask a
No,
question?
I never enjoyed spam.
You don't like spam?
I never.
I like
Can I
it in
ask
like
a
the
question?
Korean soups. I kind
Is
of like
it
it.
super processed amazing meat though?
No,
Yes,
bitch,
it is.
It is spiced ham. All right.
So we're still 2-2.
I don't know where
This
we're
is
at
more.
right
this
now.
is more like we both suck.
Okay.
Versus, like, are we smarter than Nicole?
We don't know anything.
All right, get ready for your pastry question.
Oh, I'm gonna lose this one.
I know you're both gonna lose this one.
I don't
Where
bake.
did German chocolate cake originate?
Germany.
I wouldn't ask that
It's
question.
not fair. Belgium.
Nicholas.
Her name is Nicole.
Nicole. Sorry.
His name is Nicholas.
His real name is Nicholas.
I think that the German chocolate cake originated in America in a German bakery.
Okay.
She's wrong,
It is in America,
but she's wrong.
but it was in Texas, and the guy's name was Sam German.
What?
That's why it's
Really?
called a German
So
chocolate
do I get a
cake.
point?
Definitely not.
It was in
Definitely
America.
not.
I said in America.
You should just keep your mouth shut after that.
Next time, just what
Yeah,
she said.
you literally just say.
I should get a half a point.
All right.
What are you with these half a points?
It's
You're not winning by
America.
half a point.
You asked where, I answered where.
Okay, now
Is this it?
no.
Wow.
Okay.
We are
I'm
hitting
leaving.
into our munch box. I will be receiving the munch box. Nicole, can you explain to our listeners and Nick, because he hasn't listened to our podcast, what munch box
What's a munch
means?
box?
You're a munchbox. Munchbox is a segment in the podcast where we have a snack. And basically, we have to review it, talk about it, taste it, see what we think about it. Sometimes it's relative to what we're talking about. So maybe Dahlia is bringing out spam. I don't know. But sometimes it's random.
What is that? Oh,
Nick, Can you have
It
one?
looks like a pickle.
Just take one.
Okay.
Nicole. And then Dahlia.
Okay.
We're going to take a bite. So for the cameras, if you guys aren't watching, we are on YouTube. So please subscribe to us on YouTube. This is the camera. Hello,
It
camera.
doesn't smell like much.
All right.
If you didn't know what a pickle looks like.
So it looks like a small pickle. I would say like a normal sized cornichon if you really
It's
want to.
not pickled.
It's a cucumber. It's not a pickle.
Mini. It's actually called teeny tiny cukes from Trader Joe's.
They're little. It's like a finger sized.
Mm-hmm.
I have no comments.
You're familiar with finger sized cucumbers?
I thought it'd be pickled.
No. Do you like it though? Do you like cucumbers? I don't know this about you.
I mean,
I personally love cucumbers, all shapes and sizes.
That makes sense.
Yellow,
definitely
green,
makes sense.
small, little.
Makes sense.
As long as they're crunchy.
You know what cucumbers I don't like? Those really thick
the
skinned
fibrous ones.
Yeah, like who's eat? My sister bought them the other day from the farmer's market. She goes, "I love making salads out
Big
of this."
fan of like hot house cucumbers. You know, get the job done. That's it.
I like Persian cucumbers because you could cut them
Do you
and
though?
they're
Yeah,
like
I
sticks.
love Persian cucumbers.
They're expensive. That's for sure. Compared
No,
to
I like a basic like genetically modified like hot house cucumber.
But I grew up and we had like a little garden outside and we had cucumbers and the smell of like a fresh picked cucumber. Do you know it's like almost peppery, but it's not, and just
refreshing. I think it's the most
So there's a
refreshing
smell of picked cucumber. Is
Yeah.
what you're telling me.
just like there's a smell of like fresh picked tomato.
or
I don't
strawberries.
do much gardening, so maybe I should learn more.
It looks like it.
Maybe I can go to your house when you guys are picking cucumbers.
You're at my house right now.
So when are you gonna pick cucumbers?
I didn't grow cucumbers, only tomatoes this year.
How did they come out?
They're not
Dead. They're probably dead.
They're still green.
So I want to ask Nick one more question
Oh,
before
God,
we get
this
to the
this
last
is
question because we haven't gotten to the last
Okay.
question yet. What do you see yourself doing in 10 years in the culinary industry?
It's a tough one.
I know, because you would never expect to do what you're doing now.
Well, I think if you would have asked me that 10 years ago, I wouldn't have answered what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But I think in a broad situation, I would not be doing. I probably won't be cooking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does your 15-year-old self get upset?
Yes, he's very mad at me. my yearbook picture is very upset with me.
He's like, that's not what I wanted to do.
I just don't. I mean, I love cooking, but I think I'm going to be still in the food world. But I don't think it'd be a hands-on cooking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's actually surprising to hear.
But I love cooking, obviously.
Yeah.
Not that I do it very much.
I think you always wanted to cook way more than I did.
Well, it's funny because when we were growing up, like in high school, I was like, my dream was to be like Michelin and like all these amazing restaurants. And I was like, Dahlia, you have to do it. You have to do it. And you're like, no, I don't want to do that. And then you got a job at a 2-star, and I'm like, huh. You know, it's like,
I know.
how did that happen?
You
know?
definitely shoved that in my face.
I did for multiple years actually.
Because I was, and never New York. I also said that.
You actually quoted multiple times, I'm never living in New York. 4.5 years later, you were
I'm
living
still
in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, well now you have a nice life and you're
Oh, do I? Do I?
yeah, you're flying to LA, you're
Yeah,
working.
not terrible life, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, we all have nice lives.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say Nicole's complaining about the nice life.
But my
like-
4:00 Friday.
Actually, it was 5 o'clock. Today.
I will
You're
say
right. I
It's
got
5
home
o'clock
at,
on this Friday.
I got home at 7 because traffic was so
Yeah,
bad.
I gotta move out of the city. That's
I'm living a nomad life right now, which is not that nice.
yeah, that means no rent life, Dahlia.
All right, guys.
That's what that means. That means no expenses.
Okay, so
We can sit there all day talking
getting
about that.
to the last question, which, speaking of expenses,
Oh boy. Oh, I mean, there's sit.
hold your paper up. I don't know if you guys know this because I didn't know this until I started doing research.
Yeah, you probably still don't know it because half the questions you don't know the answer anyway.
Where is the most expensive restaurant in the world?
Oh shit. I know America.
You guys are not gonna get it.
Really?
Yeah,
Japan.
Nick.
I would have said Japan, but she said Japan. America.
Okay, you're both wrong.
Really?
Whoa, really quick. Can we both get second shots for redemption?
Okay, go on. I would love to hear the second shot.
Denmark.
France.
All right, completely wrong.
Still?
Yes.
Okay, third.
Let's get a third redemption.
Okay, go.
I need to think about it.
England.
I'm still eating my little cucumber.
Thailand.
Thailand?
What?
As the most expensive restaurant? That's a bad guess.
So you guys are gonna hate me for this.
Where is it?
Wait, one more
China,
time. One more
China,
time.
China,
One more
China.
time.
So I was doing research the other day because there's an upcoming event that I want to plan for, and I'm so
Dahlia
excited
doing
for
research.
it.
That's a problem.
I know.
Okay. Spain.
No, can you calm your tits? Yes, you're right, but calm down.
Doesn't count.
It doesn't
So-
count. That's your fourth answer. So. The world's most expensive restaurant in the world is called Sublimation in Ibiza. And it is $2,380 a person to eat there.
Happy birthday to Dahlia.
I can't wait to go for that celebration.
Also, I would like to let everyone know sitting at this dinner table, because we're all going.
We're absolutely going.
We're all going for my birthday next year. It's $8 a water bottle there. €8 a water bottle. So that means like
I
nine.
drink a gallon of water a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
I'm
seen it. Trust
screwed.
me.
So I don't know how we're gonna get water to Ibiza, but I think we should start shipping now.
We literally bring a case.
I'm
a
gonna bring a
suitcase.
Brita, by the way.
Oh, that'd be smart.
No, but I don't even think a Brita can filter out the H.
Toxins?
pylori that's floating around in the water.
Which, speaking of that, you're clear.
Yeah.
But I just,
Not to get too private.
but I want to thank you guys for listening to this week's episode of Quiche My Ass.
I hope you guys learned a little bit, and it was a fun episode. I think we had fun. Let us know if you liked this sort of episode. And if not, that's also great.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I probably
keep-
won't be back again if that's the case.
But I think it's good that we all learned a little something. And
you
it
all
was
learned a
fun.
little something. The most expensive restaurant in the world is in Ibiza.
As
The
Dahlia still eats her tiny
teeny
teen
tiny
cukes.
cukes. These are so good.
They're so good. I bought them like 2 weeks ago, and I ate them all in the same day I bought them.
It's a good snack.
Yes. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for having me, by the way.
Yeah, Nick's been bugging us about this.
All right,
Yeah.
don't make me sound desperate here. I was
Well, you are literally the definition of desperate if you look it up on the Webster Dictionary.
on that note.
But
On that note, thank
you,
you.
Nick. Cheers to a.
Yeah,
Cheers.
cheers.
Cheers to
Wait,
us.
wait. Can I really quickly? Who won?
We actually tied.
You tied still. You literally tied.
Okay.
And maybe we'll come up with better questions for the next Are You Smarter Than Nicole? Because she's not really that smart today.
Not too much of an
of
accomplishment.
a game.
Just like pick better questions that
Yeah.
revolve around my life. And
Or
then I'll
remember
win.
just better questions in general.
Yeah, and I have
Yeah.
to do research on each question.
Anyway,
If you want to come work with us, let us know. We have an email, quichemyass@gmail.com. Also, subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Instagram. I
No
do
Twitter?
post.
Who does Twitter anymore?
Yeah, we're not politicians.
okay, whatever. No Twitter then, guys. No problem.
And,
follow them everywhere else.
And keep
Stop chewing.
listening. I'm sorry. You could talk. It's
Okay.
not just my podcast. Also, if you want to be a guest on the show, that's great. But give us the dates. We keep getting so many people to come on the show.
I also want to mention to our listeners right now that I don't know if you listened to the following or the previous weeks, but we had Burrow Chocolates on here.
Jess.
Jess,
Woo
she's
woo.
amazing. She's one of our favorite guests, but with the hurricane, her storefront was completely destroyed, completely ruined. So if you're interested in whatsoever, we will be making a post about it. Please donate if you have the time, if you have the money.
She has a GoFundMe.
She has a
and
GoFundMe.
honestly, that episode made so many people happy.
Yeah, it was
so-
such an amazing episode, and she was like rising to the top. She was signing. I mean, everything was so close, and her entire business was destroyed by the hurricane and the
So we'll
the storm.
definitely link the GoFundMe on our Spotify and iTunes bio. Just
Yeah.
letting you guys know.
But thank you.
Thank you. Love you.
Deuces.
Quiche my ass.